Hello guys, how are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Can
Hello.
you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, I think we are so few today, so let's wait a couple of minutes. Maybe your classmates are joining. Did you all know you have lesson today, right? Not just the one who attend with me in person, but all of you. Yes, all the students. Is anyone who doesn't know me? All of you know me? Francisco, I think we haven't met yet.
I think I was in the other class, not your
Okay.
class.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Facundo. I will be with you on Mondays, siesta. Okay, at 2:30, the virtual lessons. The other know me because of the pre-entrance course, or maybe because you are with me. Okay, how are you doing, guys? You doing good? This is a language lesson, so we are supposed to speak, okay? It doesn't work another way. Yes, so for you to say hi, unmute your microphones and say hi. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi, Flor. How are you?
Fine. And you?
I'm doing good. Where are you right now?
In my house?
Paraná.
Sí, sí, sí. Yes.
Okay. Is it hot and wet up there?
I don't know.
You haven't gone outside, so you have no idea what the weather is like.
No, 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 no. My window is very small and I don't know.
Here it's really
Wait.
hot.
¿Qué?
Here it's really hot.
Yo tengo frío. I'm cold.
No, here I'm in Santa Fe and it's kind of
Ah.
hot. Yes, hot and wet again.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, I think we are going to be us today. Last class, we started discussing some concepts about allegory. Yes, what an allegorical work is. Probably you worked with teacher Mara as well. You read the fable, yes, about the haze and the tortoise, right? Did you work on that?
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
And you started like listing some ideas of how an equal society would be. And some of you shared those opinions on what would be for you to live in an equal society. Am I right? Yes? Okay. Let's go over then to some characteristics of Animal Farm, which is a novel we are going to read. Let me share a screen. So please tell me if you're watching the screen chat. Yes? Okay. Well, I will send you, you can get it easily online. I will send you the PDF anyway. And in case some of you want to buy it, just ask me, send me a text message and I can tell you how much it is. Okay? Well, let's talk about the elements of fiction. Animal Farm is an allegory. We discussed this last class. Allegorical works have two levels of meaning, has like dual layers of meaning, in which one of them describes or talks about simple events that anyone can follow. In the case of Animal Farm, you will be reading about a bunch of animals living on a farm, getting organized to rebel against the human oppression. But it has another deeper meaning, okay? And that's what allegorical works do, okay? They present two different meanings or levels of interpretation, okay? Well, on the other hand, we say it is a fable since it teaches a moral, okay? Fables teach lessons, some sorts of lessons or morals. And satires criticize human behavior and systems. In the case of Animal Farms, it might criticize certain government systems, economic system, political leadership. Whatever we are discussing, guys, in the lessons is important, because remember, one of the graded assignments will be on Animal Farm. Okay, so you will have to give credits that you know the elements of fiction. Okay, so if you want to take down notes, it's very important, okay, that you write it, even though, of course, I will send it to you and you will have access to read it. Techniques for studying, memorizing, and being involved. Let's see. We said that it has two levels of meaning. One of these levels is literal. Yes, you will be reading about animals on a farm. Anyone can understand that. Anyone can follow that. On the other, you will see a symbolic meaning. In this case, you will be reading about tyrannical regime of communist leaders in the 20th century. And that's why it's so important that you get informed and have some idea of what happened and what different government systems are, what different economic systems are, for you to make the connections you need to make. Because if you have no idea about Karl Marx or, I don't know, the communist leitmotifs, well, it will be more complex for you to make sense of the novel. Yes, because you will be reading just one level of meanings, yes, without being able to relate them both. So it is allegorical since it represents, or it talks about animals which represent real people in real situations. So far, any question? Have you read Animal Farm in Spanish or English?
I don't think so.
Okay. In Spanish, it's called Rebelión en Naranja. No? Anyone? Have you read any George Orwell's works? 1984? No? Millie, which one do you read? Melissa, which one?
Yes, the one you mentioned,
1984?
Yes.
Okay, that's this topic.
Yes, but I read the other one that is quite similar. A Happy Place, A Happy World from another author. I don't know the translation.
Okay, but it's not by Orwell.
No, it's not, but it's
Uh-huh.
kind of similar.
How is it?
It's something with,
Brave New World?
I guess.
Brave
I,
New
I,
World.
I can check it. I have it in my
I
library.
think it's Brave New World. The other, yes, it's similar to Fahrenheit or
Yeah, that one.
1884. Well, which is the other level of meaning? It wants the general threats of tyranny, oppression, and manipulation of the ignorant or undereducated. Okay, and this is very important because it addresses one of the themes in the novel. So, why do we say Animal Farm is an allegory? Because it has, or it is written with two levels of interpretation, one literal and the other one symbolic. Okay, that makes it allegorical. Okay. Well, so I said that fables teach lessons or give some sort of moral message. Yes. If you revise any tales as the one we read last class, yes, about the His and the Tortoise, we discussed that it tried to leave us a message. In the case of Animal Farms, it talks about the abuse of power, the danger of propaganda, and the value of education. Yeah, so you will have to see along the novel how these themes appear, okay? How these themes are treated, okay? How can we say Animal Farm is about the abuse of power or the danger of propaganda or the value of education, okay? How can we prove that? Which examples can I take to show that that this is the case? And a satire, as I told you, criticizes human behavior throughout ridicule, irony, sarcasm, or exaggeration. It will address social and political systems, and it describes reality as the opposite of what it actually means. So we will see characters stating some concepts when they mean the opposite. So you will need to be able to read between the lines, because sometimes some of the characters will be explaining something, but you will have to know that it's sarcasm, okay? It's being sarcastic. So they don't mean that. They mean the opposite. Yes, like saying, I don't know, being educated really matters. And when you meet the animals or the characters, you will tell that those statements are not meant for real. Okay, was it clear the three characteristics of the fiction? Yes, allegory, fable, and satire. Okay, guys, this is not literature, this is language. So the idea is that you approach the novel for us to talk and write about that, because this is communicative skills. But it doesn't mean that you will treat the novel as if you were reading it in an institute, like, you know, a language institute, because maybe some of us studied at an academy or institute before, and we used to read readers of books or stories, okay? So at this level, you are expected to develop critical thinking and to have your stand and be able to support your stand or your viewpoint. So in order to do that, you will have to know what characteristics fiction has, particularly in Animal Farm. Yes, if you imagine you become an independent student. Do you know what independent student is in Spanish? I'm talking about the conditions of students. Alumno libre. That's right. Thank you, Male. So if you become an independent student and you have to deliver an oral performance on Animal Farm, you will be expected to know these characteristics, okay? Besides knowing the story, okay? Is it clear? All right. Let's go into the first discussion. The original title is Animal Farm, a fairy story. When you think of a story being a fairy story or a fairy tale, what do you expect the story to be about? What kind of characters might you see? How do fairy tales usually end? Judging from the title, what type of ending might you expect from Animal Farm? Yes, sorry, Miley, were you to speak?
A happy ending, I was saying.
Okay, okay. You expect to read a happy ending. What else?
And there are fictional characters. I mean,
Okay.
there are no people that can talk.
Okay. You mean no humans?
Yes.
You know there are humans in fairy stories or
No,
fairy tales.
there are also not human beings that can talk.
Okay. What else? Fairy story.
I associate a fairy story with a fable, maybe.
Okay. And what do you expect from a fable?
Characters that are animals. Fantastical
With
characters.
human abilities.
Yes.
Animals with human condition, let's say. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Any other idea?
Yes, text used to show a tradition, like when it showed you, I don't remember the word in Spanish, when you, it is like a history or that tell you about the history in a place or tree or
Okay. So
mountain
it's
using another of, for example, this tree is here because the aborigines were running and Ramel, that was the aborigine, is here because he didn't want to move of this place, for example.
okay. I got you.
It's a word I don't remember.
Mhm. Yes, when the word is used to describe the setting, the place, or the time in which it is written, maybe. So you learn about the time and the place, the setting, the context, because of the story.
Leyenda, ahí me salió la palabra en español.
Okay. Yes, also.
The charter or leyenda, how do you say leyenda in English?
Legend.
Legend.
Yes.
The charter of a legend, I think that's
Okay.
be a favorite story.
Okay. Like the legend of the Sleepy Hollow. You know that one? The Legend of the Sleepy Hollow? Which one is in Spanish?
No, I don't know which is it.
You know it? Meli, do you know the name in Spanish?
El jinete
La
sin
Bella
cabeza.
Durmiente.
No, it's not the Sleeping Beauty, no. Not that one. The Legend of the Sleepy Hollow.
En español le pusieron el jinete sin cabeza.
Yeah, yes,
Pero
that's right.
no
La
sé si
Leyenda del
tiene
Jinete
otro.
sin Cabeza.
Ahí está, sí.
Yes, that one. Yes. Okay, let's move on to the second discussion. As mentioned before, Orwell wrote Animal Farm as a satire. Why do you think Orwell decided to also write Animal Farm as an allegory with controversial political figures, cleverly disguised as animals, rather than a political essay that might appear in a newspaper?
I think
Why did you? Yes,
he's
Milena, go ahead.
that he's mocking the system. Could be.
Okay, and what would have happened? Why does he need to mock the system? Question: what would have happened if he had written Animal Farm as a political essay rather than an allegory?
Ay, no me sale en inglés.
Tell me in Spanish.
Como que no iba a vender tanto.
Could be. Well, that would be like even positive. Like that is solved. Okay,
Para,
it's solved compared to what might happen.
Capaz que como que
para
el
mí,
gobierno lo puede censurar.
lo habrían
He
cancelado
could have been banned.
por ser tan
Mhm.
real, tan literal.
He was addressing something really serious, okay? So he could have been banned. He could have been criticized, strongly criticized. How do you say nowadays in the streamings program? Baneado, they say. No, cancelado, they use. Sería cancelado, okay?
Sí,
Whether by the social pressure or media, okay? Or even political persecution. So in that way, he denied any sort of backlash. Like, I didn't write about Karl Marx. I didn't write about the Russian Revolution. I never attacked communism, okay? I just wrote about animals. So he could, in a way, protect himself as a writer by writing it as an allegory. Okay, so nobody could blame him on being I don't know, revolutionary leader or something. Okay. Well, as we have discussed, he used animals to represent real people in his story. Speculate how effective the story would be if Orwell hadn't used animals, but rather just changed the people's names, because he could have done that. Okay, instead of writing it from the point of view of animals, just changing or protecting the real people's names. So how might this message be more clear if written this way? Do you think that by using animals, he might be more effective at relying on his message in the story?
Capaz que sí. I don't know how to say in English, but capaz que con ciertos animales puede mostrar como la personalidad de la persona.
Okay, so he could exploit the results of being animals to represent the real characteristics of these tyrannical leaders.
Claro,
Yes,
capaz que
I was about to say that
You were about to say that, Miller?
maybe physical similarities
Mhm.
to the people or ways of conducta, ¿cómo sería? Perdón que estoy con la cámara apagada, pero me estoy haciendo el mate.
It's okay, behavior.
Behavior.
Okay. All right. I see.
A
Yes.
mí también me da la impresión que usando a animales como que habilita para distintos personajes a lo largo de la historia que si usarían una persona y donde describen esa persona con determinadas características físicas o de personalidad, es como que sería específicamente la conducta de esa persona. Entonces, usando animales es como que es más general, es como que se puede usar para otros actores de la política, del espectáculo, de la sociedad.
It could be, but you know, Steffi, that they also use, even in movies or series, it's common to use one character to represent many other characters. So he could have used that with humans. I remember now, have you seen Chernobyl, the series, the HBO series? Chernobyl, not the one about horror, the one about the nuclear explosion. Chernobyl. Haven't you seen Chernobyl? No?
No, I
Well,
know
you
what
should.
is it about, but I didn't see
Okay, well, you should, because it's a
watch.
very good series. It's a must-watch movie, series, sorry. In the movie, sorry, in the series, there is a
Perdón,
character.
se me cortó el
Yes.
wifi y no escuché de qué están hablando.
We're discussing the point number 3, which is it should be displayed on a screen.
No, sí, pero ¿de qué serie están hablando?
Chernobyl.
Ah, bueno,
Chernobyl.
gracias. Sí, sí, sí.
Well, there is a character which is one of the main characters, and she's I think she's a scientist. A scientist or a medical doctor, I don't remember quite well. And if you go to see who was which from the story, her character never existed as her. She embodied like all of the medical doctors and scientists from the time, let's say, but that character particularly never existed. So it could be done with a human as well. maybe he had some sort of freedom to be like severe, you know, and tough when describing the people he was criticizing. Maybe given these attributions to animals was easier for him. Okay. Now we are going to do an activity in which you are going to go over these government and economic systems. I guess you know most of them. You have capitalism, communism, Tsarist government or Tsarism, democracy, republic, socialism, and totalitarianism. For that, we're going to do an activity. So I attached on campus, let me write it, let me open the
Es lengua inglesa 1C, ¿no?
Esto es lengua
En el
inglesa,
campus. Pero
1.
es la que dice 1C.
Vos sabés que no tengo idea.
Uno
Yo,
B,
al-
la de... Uno C es la que
No,
tenemos
esta es
virtual.
esta es uno solo, después está uno B y después está uno C. Pero esta la de Animal
deberían estar
Farm figura como
deberían estar
uno solo.
todos en el campus. No deberían estar divididos por comisión.
No la tengo
Ujú.
entonces.
Pasa que
Están
hay uno que
divididos,
es
profe,
para
por
presentar.
aula. Y lo que le están diciendo los chicos es que el aula esta suya está como lengua inglesa 1, PT dice. Después está lengua inglesa 1B y después está lengua inglesa, hay otra aula, hay 3 aulas, por eso le preguntan los chicos. 1C. La suya
Claro,
es 1, nada más.
No
lo que
ve.
yo digo
Animal
es
Farm
que
dice.
lo que yo digo es que todos deberían estar en lengua inglesa 1. ¿Hay alguno que no esté?
Yo tengo 1C, pero no sé si es esta.
Sí. No estás inscripta, Mila, entonces a lengua inglesa 1.
Me dijeron que sí, porque le preguntamos a Luciana el primer día, porque no nos aparecían todas y nos dijo que estábamos todos anotados.
Ok, yo les digo lo que yo entiendo, chicos. Yo no pedí división de comisión porque en realidad las clases virtuales
¿Es
estamos todos
esto?
juntos, no estamos
Claro.
divididos por comisión. Eso es cuando tenemos clases presenciales.
Perdón.
Em,
En el campus, en las aulas
¿Es
virtuales,
esto?
aparece la clase de usted como 1B y la clase de Andrés como 1C, que es práctica de lengua inglesa.
ok,
¿Es
miren, no
esto?
lo llevo a ver del celu, pero es un archivo solo. Yo igualmente lo paso, vos estás en el grupo de WhatsApp, te lo paso por ahí.
Sí,
Dale, ahí te lo paso por ahí.
bueno.
Yo ahí comparto pantalla igual, así lo dejo proyectado. Después, o sea, yo siempre voy a subir a lengua inglesa
Ah.
1. Si
Claro,
alguien no
esta es la de
está,
Andrés.
ok, bien, ahí te lo paso por WhatsApp, no hay problema. Cualquier cosa, si no están en lengua inglesa 1, avísenle a Luciana para que los agregue. ¿Ok? Vuelvo a preguntar de los que están acá. ¿Todos están ahí? Incluso los que están en la comisión con Mara o con Mara, porque sí, sí puede estar Francisco, así que, ok, bien. Ahí, give me a second. Okay, can you watch the screen? This is a file, Miller. Now in a while, I will send it to you, okay, to the WhatsApp. Let me read the introduction. There are many types of government systems in the world. These governments may vary in the type of control they have over the citizens and the amount of voice or freedom the citizens have. Animal Farm can be considered an attack, okay, on the injustice of communism, socialism, and totalitarianism. However, there are differences between the ways each of these governments and economic systems are run. In the first one, you have like the type of governments and economic systems, and below you have the definitions. It's just a matching activity. You have to match them, okay? Just that. And as you do the activity, I will send the file to the WhatsApp group.
Ahí me apareció la materia.
Mile, was it you, the one who spoke?
Sí, sí, ahí me apareció.
Yes. Okay. Fíjate si encontraste el saludo de la clase y si está el archivo adjunto. Yes? Okay, good.
Profesor, disculpe, en la actividad esta que recién mostró no la estaría encontrando en el campus. ¿Usted me puede indicar dónde la veo?
Yes, I can. Let me open. Ay, no sé si puedo. Let me try to share the campus. Steffi, are you watching the screen?
Yes, now yes.
Okay, do you could you find my greeting? This one. The title is Characteristic of Fiction and Animal Farm, an Introduction. And there's like a greeting.
A minute, I will see my screen.
Sorry, I couldn't follow you.
Ahí me voy a fijar en el campus. A ver, un momentito.
Ok, fíjate, deberías encontrar ese saludo y avísame cuando lo encuentres. Igual ahí te paso por chat, Estefi, el documento.
Ahí lo encontré, gracias. El
Ah.
tema es que tengo tres ventanas de lengua inglesa distintas, entonces ahí me había confundido.
Ok. ¿Ustedes tienen ideas para qué son las otras?
Una creo que es de práctica con el profesor Andrés,
Ajá.
y la otra no sé.
Y la otra debe ser con Gisela, que ven Use of English y Grammar.
Claro, ahora tenemos con la otra profesora 3:30, si no me equivoco.
Ok, chicos, escuchen, me prestan atención un segundo porque ahora creo que entiendo cuál es la confusión. ¿Me escuchan un segundo? Tengo la atención de todos. No son comisiones, ¿sí? Es el aula que ustedes tienen con cada profe, ¿sí? Por las dudas, la que tiene la foto de Animal Farm, como Animal Farm lo trabajan conmigo, ese será mi aula. Y ahí deberían estar todos ustedes, en esa aula que tiene la fotito de Animal Farm. Denme un segundo porque me están golpeando, ¿no? Y me seco. Sorry. Entonces, les decía, el que tiene la fotito de Animal Farm es mi espacio donde yo voy a estar publicando el material para Animal Farm, The Giver, Writing y demás, ¿sí? Después deben tener una con Gisela, que es quien da la parte de gramática y Use of English, y quizás tengan otras con Andrés, que es el que da las tutorías. ¿Sí? ¿Se entiende? Ok.
Ah, sí, ahora sí, entonces tenemos con vos, Facundo, hasta las 3:30 y de ahí tenemos con la otra profe.
Exacto, pasa que con Gisela no damos las mismas partes de la materia, por eso necesitamos dos espacios distintos. O sea, con Gisela nunca nos cruzamos en nada, ¿sí? Ustedes van a tener seguramente con otra profe, con Mara, mis mismas partes presenciales y las mismas partes de Gise presenciales, pero con Gisela o con Andrés nunca nos cruzamos en temas, ¿sí? O sea, lo que trabajen con Gisela lo van a trabajar con ella o con Mara. Y lo que trabajen conmigo lo van a trabajar conmigo o con Mara. Por eso cada uno de nosotros tiene su espacio.
¿Cómo vamos recuperando quienes somos 100% virtual las clases presenciales?
Estefi, vos sabés que te escucho muy lejos el micrófono.
¿Cómo vamos recuperando las clases quienes somos 100% virtual?
¿Vos decís lo que hicieron el martes?
Claro, las clases que no estamos presenciales.
Entiendo que para eso está el campus.
Ah, de acuerdo, entonces las actividades que van haciendo presencial las van cargando ahí también, las actividades.
Sí, 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 no, no deberían, sí, debería ser lo mismo. O sea, de hecho, esta clase fue los temas que vimos el martes pasado.
Ah, ok, buenísimo, gracias.
You finished, guys? Yes? Okay. Give me a second, I will check.
¿Qué era lo que había que unir con flechas?
¿Con flechas? No, no. Con flechas no. No sé quién preguntó.
Yo.
Ah, Miller. No, no, con flechas no. Tenías que unir el título con el concepto de abajo.
Era una actividad entonces.
Ujú.
Ah,
Yes.
listo. Yo pensé que eran dos.
No, no, una sola. Chicos, les consulto también para yo saber por si hay cuestiones técnicas que revisar. ¿A ustedes no les llega una notificación del campus cuando yo publico, por ejemplo? ¿No?
Si
Ok,
entras al
eso es
campus,
raro. Tendría que llegarles una notificación cuando el profe hace una publicación. ¿No les llega?
A mí sí me llega la notificación.
Sí, me llegan a mí también.
No, a mí no me llega.
Tendrían que llegarles, entonces ahí ustedes saben quién está publicando en ese momento. Es mucho más fácil la ruta, digamos. No sé por dónde les aparece. A mí me aparece en la compu. Cuando algún estudiante o algún profe hace una publicación, me aparece una ventanita que me dice, no sé, Melissa Quintana acaba de publicar y me aparece el espacio en donde acaba de hacer la publicación. ¿Sí? Eso también como para que estén atentos por ahí, si es una cuestión de configuración o algo, para hacer el acceso más rápido también. Yes? Ok.
Claro, capaz
Sí.
que hay que cambiar la configuración. A mí no me ha aparecido nada hasta ahora. Solo cuando entro al campus. Ahí me
Ujú, claro,
aparecen
no,
todas las
pero cuando estás
notificaciones.
afuera no te ha aparecido. Ok.
A mí me está faltando lo de la comisión, no, del aula B, ¿sería? La de Gisela. Esa a mí
La
no me
de
aparece.
Giselle. Bueno, tendrías que decirle. Ah, pero capaz que al resto tampoco. Al resto sí le aparece lo de Gisela.
Ah, ok.
Sí, no, algunos sí. Bueno, eso es raro. Porque pensé que por ahí, al no publicar nada, hasta que nosotros no publicamos nada, el aula no aparece, no es visible.
Claro.
¿Sí? Pero si a algunos le aparece es porque ya Gisela publicó.
Mm, tampoco estoy en el grupo de WhatsApp, sí, estoy en el grupo.
Meli, ¿sos vos la que estás hablando?
Sí,
Ah, ok, bueno, todo eso, chicos, tienen que decirle a Luciana, ¿sí? Todo lo que es admisión, campus. Nosotros no podemos agregar a nadie, ni sacar a nadie, ni nada por el estilo. Sí, eso lo maneja Luciana y Virginia, me parece que son las dos que tienen acceso a ese tipo de cuestiones.
Meli, ¿en qué grupo no estás?
en el de WhatsApp de esta materia, yo no tengo grupo, no estoy en WhatsApp.
Ya te lo paso.
Mm,
¿Y en el del campus, Miley? Yo me
Y
refería
en
al
el,
campus, no me refería al WhatsApp, por las dudas.
no, ya me fijé dos veces por las dudas y no me aparece. Me aparece la tuya
¿No? Ok.
ahora y la del otro profe que es solo virtual, el que figura como 1C.
Ok. Bueno, después mando un mensajito como para reforzar, digamos,
Pero
pero
yo
mándame
preguntaba
a...
porque se supone que tenemos clase ahora en un ratito.
Sí, sí, sí. Ahí, bueno, ahí también le anticipo a Gisela para que esté atenta y de última que pase el link que me pase el link y yo se los paso al grupo. No pasa
Dale.
nada. Bien, let's check this activity before finishing. The first one, Francisco?
Yes.
Could you read what type of government is it?
Yes, so I wrote totalitarianism.
Okay, could you read the definition, please?
Yes. A government system in which a single party rules without opposition over political, economic, social, and cultural life. This type of government sees no limit to its rule and strives to control all aspects of its citizens, including personal and private means through restriction, mass surveillance, and terrorism.
Okay, thank you. Mile Perez, could you read the second one?
Okay. I put communism. A type of government in which a single party holds power and the government controls the economy, classes are abolished, and property is commonly controlled by the whole.
Okay, very good. Lourdes, could you read the third one, please?
Yes, I write Tsarist government, a system of government in which Caesar, I don't know how.
The Tsar. A
Okay.
Tsar?
Has absolute power and authority, including over religious issues.
Okay, thank you. Martin, Shoria, do you have number 4?
The 4, no.
Okay. Anto, Cataldi?
Democracy,
Could you
a
read it,
type
please?
of government, a type of government ruled by the people by means of elected officials.
Okay. Well, some of you are eating, so I won't ask you. Just in case. Mateo, can you read number 5?
Of course. Let me know if you hear me because my Wi-Fi is not
Yes,
working really
we
fast.
are listening.
Sorry.
Yes, we're hearing.
Just the description.
Oh, tell me which one you wrote in number 5, and then the description.
Okay. Capitalism, an economic system in which private citizens own land, property, and business, characterized by a free competitive market motivated by profit.
Okay, very good. Jacqueline, number 6.
Okay, I wrote socialism, an economic
Okay,
system against private party ownership, in which production and distribution are controlled by a majority and citizens are paid by the work done rather by need.
Okay.
Is it okay?
It's okay. It's okay,
Okay.
Jackie. It was good. Sarai, do you have number 7?
Yes. I put republic, a form of government in which the head of the state is not a monarch and the citizens elect representatives. Yeah. Most often a republic is a sovereign country. Okay?
Yes, that was good. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Okay. Take a look at the transcriptions here. Totalitarianism. You see the Z sound, which symbol is like a Z. Yes, that symbol that looks like a Z is pronounced Z. Z. So we say totalitarianism, communism, communism, Tsarism, Tsarism, capitalism, capitalism. There's a vibration in that sound, okay? I will write the other ones just in case you need it. Totalitarianism, communism, Tsarism.
Tengo una
Remember
duda.
this? Yes.
¿Cómo nos vamos a unir a la clase que viene si no nos aparece en el campus?
Lo que se me ocurre es que o no te puedas unir o que alguien te pase el link.
Ok.
¿Estás en el grupo
Milena,
de
sí.
inglés?
¿Estás
Sí,
en el
sí,
grupo de
sí,
WhatsApp de
todos.
lengua inglesa?
Bueno, entonces yo puedo mandar el link ahora.
Ok.
Me parece que es el mismo, porque es el mismo código y la misma clave por las dudas. Capaz que si te quedás aparece Gisela y no tenés que pedir permiso de vuelta.
Bueno. Nadie prestó atención a las transcripciones que les estoy pasando. Mal ahí. Okay. In case it's helpful for you, there you have the transcriptions. Remember, the lesson has been recorded, so I am supposed to upload it on campus for the ones who couldn't meet. And remember, as I told Estefania, the ones who attend virtually, we are going to be uploading the material on campus so you can follow the content of the activities. Yes? Well, homework, task 2, from the same file, okay? Homework, task 2 and 3. Okay? All right. Well, I assume anyone has any question? So see you next week, right? Is it? Yes, because this is a virtual one. Yes, see you next week. Bye-bye. Take care.
Okay. Bye
See you.
bye.
Bye.